Good morning.
Good morning.
Um, it's early. We got our coffee. We're getting the day going. And so I saw this thing on Facebook and I shared it in the family group. And it basically said, when God blesses you
Financially,
financially, raise your.
don't change your.
Totally messed up. She said she had it.
You started it.
Said, don't raise your living, raise your giving.
Is it standard of living?
Standard of living. We butchered this. So it says, when God blesses you financially, don't raise your standard of living, raise your standard of giving. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
And I saw that, and honestly, that's something that's been on my heart for a good while now. And I saw that, and I don't know why it was on there, but I saw it on there, and I was just like, that's exactly where I'm at. And I've talked about it before, with Jaylena, and I've talked about it with the Sawyers and stuff like that. And I do it often, and it's not. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and try to like be like, oh yeah, I do this and give this much money and this and that. No, it's I have been very fortunate to live the life I do. I think Jaylena's been very fortunate to live the life she does. I think YouTubers in general that get to make a living because of you guys, and we're still building up, but the potential of money on YouTube is ridiculous. I mean, we're talking big bucks, and my goal is to get this channel, well, all the channels, not just Coffee Crockers, but all of them, to the highest level I can get, because the more of a platform and the more revenues being brought in, you can help way more people. And out of every check, I normally take out money and help people. And it could be something as little as a decent tip when we eat out, or pay for someone's meal that they don't even know you, random stranger, or if you're walking in a grocery store and someone's card's not working, pay for it, or whatever the case may be. And I've been very, very, I guess, fortunate and blessed over the last few years of YouTube. You guys sending us gifts, letters and stuff like that, super chats, watching the videos, everything of that nature. That, to me, why would you not want to pay it forward? I don't know. I don't understand why more people don't. I guess it's greed.
Well, yeah, we live in a selfish world, and it's in generosity. I feel like it's hard to come by these days, and I feel like not a lot of people are fortunate enough to be able to afford to help out people in that way. But there's so many ways that you can help out without money.
Financially.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and that's how it was, a couple years ago. I always said my Walmart stories. I would go to Walmart all the time, when I did building furniture and stuff. I worked for myself, and I would always go to Walmart and buy little things, to add to the projects that I'm building or whatever. And almost every time I go to Walmart, there'd be some story. I remember an old man was stuck in the side of the road, and I stopped and helped him. Just wait on the tow truck to show up, so he wasn't basically sitting in the road. And he said he'd been there for like 45 minutes to an hour, or something like that, and nobody stopped. And now I'm not saying stop for every person, because there's some sketchy people, but it was an older gentleman, and there's always something in me that says, this person, you can help them. And it was like the other day we went to Dollar General, and I said, do we both really need to go in? And Jaylena said something like, I don't know, it was what, I don't remember what you said, but it was something along the lines of like, I mean, you don't need to go in, or something like that. So I said, all right, I'll go in. And as soon as walking in, this lady's credit card was messed up. And I knew instantly what was happening, because I've been there. And Jaylena was walking in the back, and I just didn't even say anything to Jaylena. I just kind
Yeah, I know.
of turned.
I turned around and he's gone. But then I could kind of hear them talking in the front at the register, and I kind of figured that's what he was doing. And turns out that's what he was doing.
Yeah, I
But I
asked.
wasn't surprised at all.
I asked the lady, I said, is your card messing up? She's like, yeah. And I was like, here, let me pay for it. She's like, no, 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 no. And she's like, no, no, I got it. I got cash. Well, she was short on cash. And the funny thing is, at this point, I didn't have a debit card because my debit card's been messing up. I tried to do super chats for a lot of other YouTubers, and it puts it as fraud every time. If I do 2 to 3 super chats in a row, fraud, and it cuts my card off. I won't have a card for like weeks because then they got to cut it off, send a new one, all this stuff. And so I had cash, and so funny thing is, I walked up, and I think she had like, I think it was like $17 or something like that, but the total was 27 or something of that nature. So I had some 20s. I pulled out a 20, and I put my 20 down, and then I think, I grabbed her 10, and I said, "You keep the rest. I get the 10," and I put $30 down because it was 27. And when she was giving back the change, the old lady kind of like stuck her hand out to get the change, not because she was like, "Oh, I want the money." It was just natural reaction, and I was just like, "Yeah, she can have it." And as I just said, hey, I've been there. She was kind of embarrassed. I said, "Don't be embarrassed. I've been there. We've all been there. Whether your card messes up or maybe you don't have as much money in your account as you thought, we've all been there, all of us." And when I was walking off, she's like, "I'm so embarrassed," talking to the register. She's like, "But, thank God that happened, and, that I was able to help." And the crazy thing to me is, I've seen this situation where other people will just stand there and watch.
Just wait.
Just wait and just kind of get upset that they don't have enough money. And it just blows my mind. And I get a lot of people, are, on fixed incomes and stuff like that. I mean, again, we've been there. We've been broke a long time. And, I mean, even if, just being nice to the person in front, and whatever case may be, maybe you have just like an extra dollar you can give them, whatever it is. If you have something to help somebody and you don't, that blows my mind. And, I've kind of talked about it with other people and stuff. And, we kind of say like these bigger channels that don't do shout outs. To me, that's kind of, it's not God blessing you financially, it's God's blessing you with a platform. And if you have this huge channel and you're not giving shout outs, why not? I'm not saying that you need to shout out everybody, but if you have a decent sized channel and you're not helping at least a few people, I personally don't get it. I don't know. I don't understand it. But to each their own on that, I guess. But with me, the bigger the channel, the more that I can help other people. And I mean, everybody knows that. I don't know. We don't pass out shout outs like candy, but we have.
I feel like if you come across a channel that you feel like you really connect with them, or you really believe in what they're doing, or you just think that their channel and their content's really cool,
just mention them.
Yeah, help them out as much as you can. I tell Jason all the time, my favorite van life channel is the Donna Van Life.
I don't even watch her, but I know the name.
But I watch all her videos. I watch all her ads. I've even gone back and watched older videos and stuff. But I try and support her as much as I can. And I've been following her on Instagram since I found her, and she just started following back last night.
Ooh!
And I was like, oh, that's so cool. But it's like,
you are being besties now.
No, but it's, the supporting each other, and I think it's, I don't know. I think she's very genuine, and she's an awesome person, and I would love to be able to kind of, help her grow if I can. She has, I think, almost the same amount of subscribers as I do, and her channel's growing really quickly, and I'm so happy for her. And
I mean, yours did the same.
I know, but we're going at the same time, and it's just really awesome for me to see another channel doing the same thing I'm doing, and she's just rocking it. And it's I believe in her channel, so I try and mention her and talk about her as much as I can.
Yeah, and that's the same thing with the Sawyers. I think everybody on here already knows that we absolutely love the Sawyers and stuff. And I mean, they came in from day one, offering their help. And when I moved up here, and they just said, hey, if you need anything, let us know. And then they stood back. No one else really did that. Everyone else is kind of in my face, kind of inviting themselves over here, all that stuff. And the Sawyers kind of just said, hey, if you need anything, we're here. And then they stood back. And that said a lot to me. They weren't in my face. They weren't here to, because not that the channel blew up, but it definitely did well compared to, so when we were at the ranch, we were getting like 10,000 views a video. The second came out here, it was 30,000 views a video. So there was a big jump. And I mean, I saw people on there that jumped over that I haven't really seen in a long time, I guess, if you want to call it that. And so I was like, all right, I already knew, what was going on. But the Sawyers did it right. And, I want to see their channel the same, as the Dawn of Van Life, or whatever her channel is. I want to see them grow. And I told the Sawyers too, I said, I hope that you guys catch up to me and then pass me up. And then I could pass you up. And then like that. Like I'd love for them, to be with me. And that's the thing. And I see a lot of channels where they're more of like, yeah, I don't like that channel. It's just a huge competition. And I mean, competition's great, but I want to help people. I want to be able to see the people that I care about succeed. And, it's not really on the financial side of things as far as the topic we were talking about, but it's the platform that you have. And the fact that the other night on the live chat, we wore the shirts. I'm still wearing it. We said, hey, if you guys are interested in a shirt, and then a few bought it, and I said, to myself, I said, you know what? I want to give back. And, if 10 of you guys order a shirt, I'll pay for one of them back. And that way, it's helping the Sawyers, and it's helping one of you guys that were able to buy a shirt. And they ended up selling like 30 shirts or something, which was mind-blowing. And I still want to do some type of giveaway, if maybe you can't afford a shirt. Again, we've been there, done that. I remember watching YouTube and, seeing, I think it was Sow the Land had posted a video and about their shirts. And I was like, man, I would really like to, buy a shirt from them and support them. I don't have the money. And it was a bummer. So I want to be able to help some of you guys. So I'm going to get with the Sawyers sometime this week, try to do some type of giveaway on their channel. And I'd like to purchase some shirts and give them out to you guys if you weren't able to afford it in the moment. And then whenever you're able to afford it later on, then you could pass it, pay it forward. And I don't know, I saw that meme pop up, and I never seen anything like that before, I guess. And that was exactly how I was feeling. And I never, I guess, wanted to talk about it, because then people are like, you're just trying to show off that you're helping people and this and that. And I saw that as a sign when it popped up that I should talk about it. And again, not so much that it's, it's not here to show off or anything of that nature, that, oh, look, I have money now. It's no, legit been blessed with the financial side of things. Right now, YouTube's doing well enough that I am not struggling anymore. There was a time that really was. It's thanks to you guys. So why would you not basically pay it forward? I don't know. I could talk about it all day, I guess, but I saw it as a sign to say something, so maybe it'll encourage at least one person out there that's watching. Hey, if you're doing well, and you're doing well, and you remember the struggle, next time you see someone struggling, pay for their stuff. Or a random act. I'll do it because, I know, like, say, I went to the gas station the other day, and I walked in, and there was a man and a woman and two little kids, and they literally had some soft drinks from the soda machine. They're like fountain drinks. They're only like $1 a piece, and they were getting some from a little deli. I mean, they were probably gonna spend maybe like $6 or something. I think they had like a corn dog to split between the kids or something like that, and some drinks. and they were like, "Oh, you can go in front of me," and I just said, like, in my mind, it was like, as soon as they said, like, "Hey, you can go in front of us, like, we're not gonna hold you up or anything," instantly my mind was like helping them. And I had an energy drink, one energy drink. I put it up there and I said, "Whatever they want," and they were like, "What?" And I said, "Anything y'all want," and they were just kind of blown back, but they were very humble about it. They weren't like, "Whew," and grab everything. They had what they had, and they were like, "Okay, well, we have these drinks," and I said, "Well, are the kids not gonna like?" I looked at the kids and I said, "You don't want candy?" And like their like eyes like, I don't know, started glowing. I guess like they had a big smile on their face. I said, "Go get whatever candy you want, and I'll pay for it." I remember being that kid, and not having money and stuff like that. So to be able to do that, it just felt really good. And honestly, it cost like $10. $10 is a lot of money, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not. I just won't eat out one day. I just won't. I'll cut back on something else to help somebody else. So to me, there's always a way.
Well, like, and sometimes when we go and eat, he doesn't do it every time, but a lot of times, like, if there's a little old lady eating by herself, he'll pay for her meal. Or like, a lot of times when we're there, the cops are there eating, and so
Yeah.
he'll pay for like the police, like their
And now I
meal
feel
and
like they're
stuff.
showing up because they know I'm there. But yeah, I don't know. It's I'm very fortunate. I'll say that, and the fact that you guys, it's because of you guys, really and truly. And I don't think I could ever be thankful enough. So to show my thanks, I know I'm not doing it back to you guys. I'm paying it forward to somebody else, and I think it's awesome. And I hope, really and truly, at the end of the day, when I do it, I want it to be a surprise to them and something random. Because what if they're having a bad day? What if something was going on? What if their card was going to get declined? They didn't know it. Whatever the case may be, I want them to be able to leave and have a smile on their face, even if it's only for a few seconds. That's awesome. And I've had it done to me, and I want to be able to, I guess, spread the love of it. And, if you're blessed enough to help somebody, why not? It can't be all about you. And I get it. A lot of people are saying, "Jason, you're always about you." No, I mean, I have a big heart, and, I want to help people and stuff. And hopefully you guys will do the same. And even the smallest little thing, hold the door open for somebody, just smile at them, tell them they have an awesome shirt on, or you like their hair, or whatever the case may be. It doesn't always have to be financially that you can make someone's day better or change their day or whatever it may be. Maybe instead of leaving a bad comment on YouTube, leave them a really good comment. And a lot of people, I don't know how you feel about it, but a lot of people, will comment and be like, "Jaylene is glowing today," whatever it may be. Like, that makes me feel good because, y'all are seeing that in her. And you could have commented and been like, "Ooh, Jaylena, whatever," or whatever the case may be. But y'all leave good positive comments. And, the same thing, um, building the gate, that video, some people were like, "That does not look good." You know what I mean? And it's like, why spread that? And I guess before we get off, this was something that we talked about a few times and stuff. And I said, I've been watching YouTube for a long time, and I've watched a lot of videos that I didn't like. I have never,
Same, not
ever,
once.
not once left a bad comment.
Or even thought about
Leaving.
leaving a bad comment.
Never. If I didn't like it, I just laugh
I may, yeah, say something to myself.
and then hit the back button and go watch something else.
Yeah.
That's paying it forward as well. And there's no need to leave a bad
nasty,
comment.
negative comment.
Of course, there's bad videos out there. Of course, there's stupid videos. I've made them. I've been in them. But what are you truly getting out of yourself for putting something crazy out there on the internet, talking trash to someone that, one, you'll never meet because you're a coward, and two, you're behind a keyboard because you're a coward? Don't do that.
Don't be that guy.
Or gal.
That person.
Yeah, whatever you identify as. I think if you're doing that, you identify as an a-hole. So we'll leave it as a dirty butthole. We'll keep it PG. But yeah, guys, after saying dirty butthole, I'm going to go back to the beginning
Now your
and
video's gonna
say,
get flagged.
yeah, probably a nice quote. And it's, you know, if you're blessed financially, don't raise your standard of living, raise your standard of giving. And I truly believe that. And I try to live that every day. And hopefully this video at least touches one of you guys, or maybe, you know, down in the comments you can leave if someone's done it for you. You know, maybe they paid it forward and you weren't expecting it. And, you know, leave some stuff down in the comments whether you've paid it forward or someone's done it for you. And let's show everybody that this world is way better than what you're seeing in the media and stuff. This world is not that bad if you really think about it. You're just shown every day the bad. So leave comments down in the comment section if yeah, you've had anything happen or you've done it for someone else. But we're getting on with our day, and hopefully this will upload. I don't know. And if you guys bought a Sawyer Ridge Farm shirt, thank you guys so much. That's awesome. And before we get off, what's her channel again? The Dawn
of Van Life.
If you have not checked out the Dawn of Van Life, go subscribe to her channel and comment and say, Jaylena has a van. Her channel is Leave It Wild. And
Leave it wild, leave her wild.
yeah, whatever. And she said to come check you out. So
tell her that she is awesome.
yeah, so bye guys.